everyone, and welcome to a very special edition of Ask the Crown. I'm Elizabeth Seyfried, Miss United States 2014 and Miss World America's 2015. I'm so excited to be introducing the 2015 class of Miss World America, who will be competing this summer in Washington, D.C. in July.
Hi everyone, my name is Syanne Centeno, and I am your 2015 Miss Maryland World.
Tell us about where you're from and your family and your community.
I live in a small town called Hughesville, which is in Charles County in the state of Maryland. What I love the most about my community is the diversity and all the different cultures that we have here. It's really just like a big melting pot, and I feel that this is really unique to our state because I've never seen that anywhere else. My family and I are from the U.S. Virgin Islands, and I was actually born in the territory of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands and lived there until I was 8 years old when I moved to the U.S. mainland. Growing up in the U.S. Virgin Islands with my family really taught me the importance of community service because there are so many different things that the U.S. Virgin Islands needs, and being able to help my grandfather, who had rescued so many stray animals, really taught me the importance of compassion and in helping those who don't have a voice.
Tell us something about yourself that no one else knows.
Not a lot of people know that I play 3 instruments. I play the clarinet, the piano, and also the guitar. And something fun that goes along with this is that I was actually in a rock band in high school.
Knowing what you know now, if you could write a letter to yourself when you were young, what would you say?
Growing up, I went through so many difficult things in my life, and one of these things was anorexia nervosa, which I battled for 10 years. The anorexia actually left me with a lifelong illness called osteoporosis, which is not curable. And the reason that I developed anorexia was because of bullying that I had faced in elementary school and middle school. If I could write myself a letter to my younger self, I would say that I am beautiful, that the things that other people are saying don't matter because I will grow up to become a very influential person in the community, and that I would grow up and change the world. So not to listen to the things that people are saying, because that doesn't define my self-worth. What defines me is who I am, and who I am was enough.
Tell us about your Beauty with a Purpose project and how you selected it.
My Beauty with a Purpose project is Warrior Princess Initiative, which is a 501c3 nonprofit organization that lifts the spirits of children with life-threatening diseases. I am actually the founder and the president of this organization. The reason that I decided to develop this organization almost 2 years ago was after I had met a little girl in the community who had relapsed with cancer for a 6th time, and she was just 9 years old. I wanted to be able to lift the confidence, self-esteem of children who are going through these horrible battles, and we've been able to do so very successfully and have reached children all across the United States and even in countries such as Australia. And there's really a need for my organization because mental health is imperative for physical recovery, and there's science to back that up. Our bodies can't fight illnesses if our mental health is not doing well. And so what Warrior Princess Initiative does is it goes out in the community and makes the change needed to be able to lift the spirits of these children and provide for these children in ways that not a lot of organizations do. And we've really seen a need for our organization because of how quickly it's grown in the last nearly 2 years. So this is the reason that I chose Warrior Princess Initiative as my Beauty with a Purpose platform.
Knowing that Miss World is a community ambassador, tell us why you should be Miss World America.
I feel that I should be Miss World America because Miss World America, as you said, is a community ambassador, and so am I. I entered pageantry in 2013 in order to further the causes that mean the most to me. I was the regional manager for the Bully Project. I served as a resource person for the National Association of Anorexia Nervosa and Associated Disorders. I volunteered with several rescue organizations and have raised hundreds of dollars for the Alzheimer's Association. And so I've gone out in the community and have made change for a very long time. And I found pageants 2 years ago to be able to open many doors for me, to be able to further my voice and further my causes, to reach more people and be able to continue to help others. And the reason that I became involved with the Miss World organization was in order to promote my nonprofit organization. And since I've entered the Miss World organization, we've been able to further Warrior Princess Initiative in so many ways. I've been able to receive a $10,000 a month grant from Google, and have also been able to reach so many different people who have helped further the organization. I know that as Miss World America, I would be able to continue to do this, but in a much bigger way. I'll be able to reach so many different influential people in the state of Maryland, in the US, and all around the world in order to be able to take Warrior Princess Initiative to a whole nother level. And as Miss World America, I know that community service is the most important thing to this organization. It's not about the expensive clothes, it's not about the glamorous life, it's about going out in the community and making change. And that's why I feel I would be the best Miss World America.
Tell us a fun fact.
A fun fact about me is that I can draw anything on an Etch-a-Sketch in detail. I'm not sure where I learned this or how I even managed to develop this talent, but I can literally draw anything in detail. I've drawn Snoopy, Mickey Mouse, and so many other different characters.
Thank you so much to everyone who let us interview them on Ask the Crown, and thank you to everyone for watching. I'm so excited to meet all the women in Washington, D.C. in July who will be competing for Miss World America.